The question of the day is, when does a dream become a goal? And when's a goal become a reality? And how do we get from one to the other and identify and get us from point A to point B to point C? Being this is the great joy of what I do, is watching people achieve their life goals and create their goals and then work with them to get there. It is something I feel passionate about. So let's start with talking about a dream. A dream is just that. It is something, some pie in the sky wish or excitement that gives a shot of dopamine. I've dreamt that I'm rocking out on stage with my boy Bruce Springsteen, and it's a dream, right? I know sometimes my wife will see me sitting there and she's like, Andrew, what are you doing? As I'm clearly in another space daydreaming of those 50,000 fans listening to me play Thunder Road. But there's a big difference. A dream has to be attainable, and you actually have to want it. If you really ask me, do I want to go and play in front of 50,000 people, being A, I have no idea how to play an instrument, B, I have the worst voice known to man, and C, I don't actually think I want to do that. That simply stays in dreamland. But then when you start talking about a dream that you want to make happen, that's when we have to flip the switch to make it a dream turn into a goal. So what are the steps? So once you identify something you want to make happen, you believe is attainable and not some crazy pie in the sky notion, I think the first step is go to the top of the hills and scream it. Let everyone around you know. If I said, and I'm not, I want to run a marathon next year, and I blogged about it, I put it on social media, I told all my friends and family, my support system, yeah, I'm going to run a marathon next year. Well, guess what? It's now out there. And that simple act is probably and maybe the most important thing to switching something from a dream and making an actual goal. Because once you do, guess what's going to happen? When I see you for dinner or lunch or a meeting or at a family event or watching the Eagles game, you're going to ask me, how is training going to my marathon? I know I'm going to see you next week and ask me about it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to make sure I'm doing something to work my way towards that goal. I don't want to let you down. I don't want to let me down. I don't want to embarrass myself. It's a natural thing us as humans do. So I think sharing that goal is first and foremost. The next two things go hand in hand. Most goals need a coach, where we step in on some people's goals, and certainly as coaches for other parts of goals. And you have to write it down. You have to write down, if I'm training for that marathon, I'm going to write down by this date, I want this done. Here's my regimen. And I'm going to start working with someone. I'm going to get a professional running coach or a friend who's run a bunch of marathons or a personal trainer, someone who is knowledgeable in the space who can help me get there quicker, get there smoother, healthier, get there in a methodical way, because it's been done before. I wouldn't be the first and only person to run a marathon. There's many before me and many after me, and it won't be me. But that said, get a coach, a real coach who knows what they're doing, and write it down. Because once you do that, then you craft a strategy, you craft a plan to how we get from point A of your dream is now a goal to point B of making that goal happen. There's a regimen, there's a program. A goal isn't something that you say, hey, I hope today I can, go to work. That's not a goal. A goal is something that takes time and moxie and resolve to stick to it and get it accomplished. And it's going to take years and sacrifice and hard work. That's a goal. Anything else is an aspiration or a nicety. But a true goal has those characteristics. So you've said it out loud. I'm going to run a marathon. You've told your support system. You've gotten a coach. You've written it down. You created a strategy. You're going to accomplish it. Most people accomplish their goals when you go through those stats and that process. So now the final frontier of this process is you've achieved that goal. I think there's two key things when you achieve it. One is, don't be shy. Tell the world about it. Be proud about it. Honestly, all too often I see people hit that life goal, major goal, and they're embarrassed to share it with the people they care about and love and who care about them. For all my clients and all my friends and all my family, I want to know what their goals are. And I want them to share it and brag about it in a polite way. That's awesome you finished that marathon, friend, or half a marathon. That's incredible you lost those 50 pounds. Share it. Be proud. Wear something that shows off what you did. Whatever it is, share it and scream it from the top of the hills, which leads to the final piece, is appreciate it. Again, all too often I see people, oh yeah, I bought that retirement home, bought that beach house, hit that marathon, and for whatever reason, they move past it and they don't really appreciate it. They don't sit there and really understand what it took to get there and how important that was and how proud they should be and feel. Relish in it. So tell the world and relish it. So there's the key. Dream to goal to reality. As always, hope you enjoyed it. I'm Andrew Rosen, President of Diversified. Stay wealthy, stay healthy, and stay happy. Bye.